Welcome to my podcast, From Here to There, and today joining me is my little sister, Aretha Campbell. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Aretha Campbell, and I'm 10 years old in 5th grade, and I will be turning 11 in June.
So this podcast is going to be all about moving and some of our experiences as kids of a Navy person. A Navy? Okay, anyway, my dad he's in the Navy. But first, some context. My dad worked on a carrier ship called the USS Theodore Roosevelt, and he was stationed in a couple of different states, and we went with him. So we moved from Virginia to California to Maryland, and I spent 12 years, the first 12 years of my life in Virginia. And how many did you spend?
I spent 7 years.
And right now I'm 15. And you said you were 11, right?
I will be 11. I'm 10 right now.
So, throughout our lives, we went to private school, and then we were homeschooled, and then we went to public school. So first, what are some things you wish you had known before your first move from Virginia to California?
I wish that I knew what kind of school I was going to, because I didn't really learn much, and since I didn't feel challenged, it backed me down a little when I went to school like Ashburn in Maryland.
Backed you down? You mean it held you back?
No, not held me back. That kind of sounds like I'd fall back a grade, but it just made my brain feel like it wasn't as fast as before.
Okay. That's weird. Something I wish I had known, that I was going to stop talking to my best friends. They were my best friends since preschool. And we knew each other for 12 years, invited to every single birthday party. I never would have thought that we wouldn't talk anymore. And then I would see them later after we moved. I'd see them on social media, and it was so weird. I was watching them make new friends, and sometimes I felt like they had abandoned me, but then I met my new friends. And then I realized they weren't the only people on Earth. You know?
Yes, I see.
Okay, how often did you cry? From Virginia to California first. How much did you cry?
Maybe 5 nights, then I got used to it.
Okay, just the first 5 nights after we moved?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about that at first because I decided, I need to warm up to this place. But then at night, a few weeks later, I was thinking to myself, and I remembered all the memories I had in Virginia.
Yeah, mostly over the summer, it didn't actually feel like we had moved yet because we were still driving there, remember?
Yeah.
We were still driving from Virginia to California on a road trip. And it didn't really feel like we had moved yet, so, we didn't feel sad or anything. And then we get there and we start going to a new school and realize all of our friends are still, living their normal lives back in Virginia, and we're in a completely different place. And once I had started going to school, I cried, every single night, probably until I actually started making friends, which was...
You were just lonely.
My first friends were on Aztecs, which is my soccer team. So I think after I met them, I was fine. Okay, next question. What things do you like best about moving in general?
I enjoy exploring new places or just seeing things while we're on the road, like cacti. And while we were driving through Arizona, the cacti looked fuzzy, and I thought they would just look like the letter T with prickles far apart.
Oddly specific. But I actually never realized how much of the world I was missing, because we had never seen a palm tree. Yeah. We had never seen a cactus before.
Or a waterfall.
What? Where do we see waterfalls?
When we went hiking one time.
Oh. Anyway,
Geysers.
we had never seen a palm tree, never seen a cactus, and the cacti in Arizona were huge. Like, those were really tall. What else have we never seen? I mean, we'd never been to the Pacific. We'd never been to the Pacific Ocean, right? Right? The coast, the Pacific coast. We've never been there before until we moved. What are some of your best experiences then?
In California, I love the food, but I miss the snow. Maryland, though, I thought my friends were fun. Along with other people, they can be weird. I'm not sure if everyone developed this or specific people in different states changed.
What are you talking about?
How everyone just got weirder.
Weirder? What do you mean? You mean they just changed. They just became different people. They developed their personalities because they're not kids anymore.
Sure. But that's what I...
Okay, some of my worst/best experiences. We were only 5 miles from the border, and so most of our friends were Mexican, obviously. And we had never had pozole, ceviche, or actual tacos before. Like, Taco Bell tacos are not real tacos. How was I supposed to know that? Till we moved to San Diego, and they have those, what are they called? They have those little taco trucks everywhere, like at the park, and those tacos were good. I also started loving soccer in San Diego. Like, it's very popular in San Diego, and that's when I actually got serious about it. And I loved my teams. Like, it was so fun. I did not realize I was going to have that much fun. And then I also learned how to socialize with other people, because I met people with completely different personalities. We both went to charter schools, and I looked up the definition. They are public schools, but they don't operate under the state system. They're operated by, like, teachers or parents. So they can have, like my school had a finance class. And I grew up with all Christian friends. So in 7th grade, when I went to a charter school, it was probably like my first time ever meeting someone my age who wasn't, okay, maybe not my first time ever, but like most of them were not Christians. And some of them even bullied me. That wasn't fun. But I also met my favorite people, which was my soccer team, and then my best friend. And we met so many friends, so I think it was worth it. And which state did you prefer out of all of them?
I'm actually still thinking about it, but so far, Maryland has the most pros.
Really?
I guess so. California doesn't have snow. That's a major thing for
I don't
me.
understand how you like snow so much.
I just do.
I think overall, moving can be pretty hard, but most of the time, meeting new people, experiencing new things, it can be a good thing. Do you have anything else to say?
I nodded, even though you can't see us.
Okay. Thank you for listening to my podcast from here to there.
Her boring podcast.
Oh my God!